Hello everyone, how are you all keeping? Yes, I'm making a video about theory, and it's not something that I've read or something that I've seen in a book and know a lot about. But it's just yesterday I was looking at this video from Lex Van Dam. He's been a hedge fund manager for more than 20 years. Just a lot of experience with this guy. And what he said in the middle of the video somewhere, um, he said that there was this time where there was a lot of shorts in euro dollar. Uh, so I guess they were shorting euro. A lot of people were shorting euro, but it was not really supported by any fact. And then what happened was there were so many shorts out there, but actually he became a contrarian, so he started betting against them. He went long because he said, okay, everybody's going short, but for not a good reason, and price is not making lower lows. So he just bet against. He actually went long. So if you were looking my videos from yesterday and 5 days ago, so yesterday I was actually talking about that I think Bitcoin is going higher because of the just for a shorter term, not long term higher, but just it's bouncing off because on 1 hourly chart you had all these divergences, and then in the morning there was another divergence which just made it like so. You had it here. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of that things. So yeah, we had that divergence, so that made me think, look, we might actually start bouncing off. So it was here, the first one, and even let's look at the lows. Actually the highs, sorry, highs. Okay, yeah, this high went higher on MACD. You see here, but it was about the same. So there's a little bit of divergence, and then the third divergence happened. It was not actually divergent, more convergent, because the price didn't come down as much here, so it's more like a convergence. But even if you put a 3 hourly chart there, you could see this, right? Even bigger divergence between these two, which only confirms it, all this, right? So that made me think, look, I think we're bouncing, and I set my goal kind of like first really strong resistance is the one that we're approaching just now at 10,500. But the really interesting thing, that's a big lesson for me here. Because I mentioned this a lot of times, and I'll mention this again. I'm not an experienced trader. I'm quite new to this. So as I'm learning, I'm putting materials out. And yeah, it's an ongoing process, right? I definitely can say, like Lex Van Dam, he has more than 20 years. I don't even have a year of experience, but I think I'm doing quite well. I'm learning quite fast, and I just enjoy this. But anyhow, so the shorts were going up. So do you see that it's contradictory, right? So the shorts are going up, but we are getting a divergence here. So to the other side. So that's so shorts against the price are actually divergence, because you would expect. So the longs were kind of going sideways. In a sense, they were going side. These are the longs in the middle. They were going sideways. Shorts were going up, but the price didn't want to go lower. I mean, it was kind of bouncing off around this support, right? So until here, and now look what started happening. We have this explosive move. I said, okay, I'm expecting for us to go like to 10,500 because of these divergences. But as I see this happening, it's actually starting to make sense. And what is making sense, that if we're getting a divergence on the price, so we're seeing a reversal in price, and we have a lot of shorts in, what is happening is, as we're going higher with a strong momentum, the shorts are being closed. So if you want to close your short position, so these are the short. If you want to close your short position, you have to go long to close it, which means you have to buy back. So this just adds to the momentum of going up. So there's a really interesting point that I've kind of like coincidentally, I'm listening to a lot of this material. So yesterday I've heard about this thing and it made me think, and now it's happening, right? So yeah, just one thing to note there. Um, yeah, that's my message for today. It's more like a theory, just an idea, and I would really love to hear for like your comments if there's somebody more experienced with this principle, or if you've ever heard about this, or if you have experience trading this this idea. So getting a reversal on the price, but seeing shorts going up. Yeah, I'll be really happy to hear from you. And yeah, good luck with your trading.